Why Bankais make no sense.
No, 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 no. Wait.
Enough of this domain expansion talk. Let's talk about OG Bankais. Now, JJK watchers think domains make no sense. Bankai's got a whole different level. Before I get into it, I love the concept of Bankai and how you have to prove your worth to yourself to obtain it. So, what is Bankai? To understand Bankai, we need a little recap of how the power system works. So, Soul Reapers are given or manifest an Asauchi. Think of an Asauchi as a blank template in the shape of a sword. As Soul Reapers fight with their Asauchi, the Asauchi absorbs the spirit energy / spiritual pressure. Then the sword / Asauchi becomes a Zanpakuto, and Soul Reapers have to essentially meditate to learn their Zanpakuto's name. For example, Zabimaru, Zamonzakura, and Zangetsu. These names are Shikai, the first release. Learning the name of your Zanpakuto or learning Shikai gives your sword unique abilities catered to yourself. After mastering Shikai, the second and final release is Bankai. Now, to obtain Bankai, a Soul Reaper must be able to call on a Zanpakuto without needing to call its name. In other words, by just thinking it. Another way is to have your Zanpakuto in its release state, meaning Shikai all the time. Only two characters, Ichigo and Kenpachi, have obtained Bankai by this method. Now, this is just a requirement to start the training. So, the final train for Bankai differs from person to person, but the end goal is to force a Zanpakuto into submission to teach you Bankai. Now, Shikai gives you a unique weapon catered to yourself. Bankai is a transformation or a more advanced version of that weapon, essentially a power boost or a hack's ability added on top of your Shikai. Now that we understand what Bankais are, here's where Bankais start throwing their own rules out the window. So, notice a trend.
といきますか。Bankai。加点胸骨、唐松真珠。Bankai、観音開き、紅姫改め。天差残月。
Notice a trend? All the Bankais add on to the Shikai names. Now, in Thousand Year Blood War, this kinda gets thrown out the window for some characters.
Bankai. Hakka no Togame.
Bankai, Zanka no Tachi. Zanka no Tachi, Higashi, Kyokujitsujin. Waga Bankai. Sakashima Yokoshima, Happo Fusaga.
Alright, personally, I got no problem with this. This isn't even that bad. I just wish there was more of an inverse explanation. Here's where you realize Zanpakutos are the biggest trolls in anime. Hold on.
Let him cook now! Let him cook! I said let him cook!
So, a Zanpakuto spirit is created from your spirit energy, meaning it's a reflection of yourself, or your soul. The word Zanpakuto literally translates to soul cutter sword. So tell me why Soifon's whole clan and squad is known as a stealth squad. They're straight out mercenaries, ninjas, meaning you assassinate, you're in, and you're out. Soifon's Shikai is perfect for this, Suzume Bachi. It's small, it's light, it's quick, but the ability's kinda shit if she goes up against anyone remotely capable, which happens pretty often. Her ability is basically if she stabs someone twice in the same spot, they get Thanos snap. If she misses, it just leaves a mark. Now for her Bankai. What would you guys guess? Well, whatever it is, you're wrong. It's a giant motherfucking nuke. And one time use per Bankai from what I remember. Even Soifon hates her own Bankai. Like, how is my own weapon catered to me, to the soul, gonna go against my life's work? Maybe Soifon is so tired of just sneaking around, she just wants to blow shit up. Like, honestly, I'm tired of this fucking stealth. Let me just fucking nuke y'all. Now, the king of never locking in, Renji Obara. Shikai is Zabimaru and his Bankai is Hihio Zabimaru. So this man takes L after L after L. And a part of the reason why he never wins any of his fights is because his own Zanpakuto spirit thought he was too weak. So Zabimaru just straight up lied. Zabimaru just gave Renji a fake name. It's not until 1,000 Year Blood War, the final arc, that Renji finds out the actual name. You know how hard that must hit you? But in 1,000 Year Blood War, it was revealed that it was a self-doubt situation where Renji lost faith in his own abilities, so Zabimaru never trusted Renji to reveal the full name. But even then, Renji was about to die on multiple occasions, but Zabimaru never clutched up for Renji. Like, Zangetsu has come in clutch for Ichigo on multiple accounts, but Zabimaru just don't fuck with Renji like that. Now, Kenpachi's whole situation with Yachiru. This is where the whole Zanpakuto spirit concept as a whole becomes non-existent. So, Yachiru is Kenpachi's lieutenant, so she's revealed to be a Zanpakuto spirit, which makes no sense because a lot of cast members have interacted with her. She's been recognized as a lieutenant, an individual character. Only Soul Reapers the Zanpakuto belongs to can see it as Zanpakuto spirit. The only case this is different is the Zanpakuto Rebellion filler arc and Urahara's Bankai training method for Ichigo. Also, Kenpachi never says the phrase Bankai, he just yells, which is fitting, but there's no inverse reason why he just gets away with this. So, Head Captain Yamamoto, the main man himself. I have no problems with his Bankai. I just wish it was explained why he and a few other captains have multiple forms for their Bankai. Shinsui, Byakuya, and Yamamoto. All of them have multi-stage Bankais. I always chopped it up to just level of mastery over Bankai. But why wouldn't Urahara, Shinji, or Unohana have the same level of mastery? I believe all three of them deserve multi-stage Bankais. Who knows, maybe they just weren't put in a situation where they needed to. But even then, I feel like there could be some more inverse explanations of why some characters get multi-stage and other people only get single stage. Finally, Bankais that are restricted around allies. Yamamoto's, Shinji's, and Shinsui's and Unohana's are all restricted around allies. It makes sense, don't get me wrong. These are Bankais that just don't distinguish friend or foe. But Shinji's is the one that bothers me the most because his Shikai is Sakanade. It inverts all the senses. His Bankai inverts friend or foe. Now, I'm unsure if in Bankai the effect stacks on Shikai. Either way, his Bankai is very situational. So, this brings up the question, can he even use it in a 1v1? Like, Shinji Sakanade wants fades so bad, Sakanade is willing to slam out his day ones. And if Shinji's in a case where he's getting cooked and he's fighting with a homie, he might just have to slam him out. Yamamoto's makes a little bit more sense since he's playing with literal fire, but Yamamoto wouldn't think twice before slamming out the day ones if he knows it was in the bag. And a matter of fact, Yamamoto did try slamming out the day one because everybody went on a generational loss streak against Aizen. Until I did this video, I never realized Bankais are anime's biggest trolls. Well guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for checking out the video and I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving.